shit.
Okay, so what about swearing?
Okay,
Yeah.
so preferably don't swear, so I don't have to edit it as much. But if you do swear, we're not lying.
We've already sworn twice.
Okay, but
Sworn?
I'm not going to put this part as part of the recording. We're gonna edit out the first minute of this.
I literally started with, well, fuck.
Okay, gonna try this again.
Take 3.
I'm already live, so fuck it, my stream's going.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
He's there, Bill O'Reilly.
Easy.
Mine's live too.
Okay.
Or at least it's trying to be.
Yeah, I'll check the Facebook page.
There it goes.
What's with the feet and peanut butter and jelly, Andrew?
Oh, that's my food porn meme page. Well, it's not mine.
Wait,
but
Andrew.
It's one of the Yeah.
You know where?
There's a subreddit for it that's called shitty food porn.
Yeah, but they get all their memes from CK.
Reddit's first, get out of here.
Nah,
Yeah.
sorry there.
So I started the stream.
Oh yeah, no, I do see it's going, so I'm gonna share the stream, and then we'll
Heavily
actually
edit out
start
some
the
stuff.
show.
Guess I should probably share it too.
It's okay, I shared my thing.
Good for you.
Look, we're not in the studio, so I can have large open drinks.
And not
There
wearing
we go.
pants.
Yeah, that's a good thing, is we're not gonna stream video for this one. We theoretically could have tried to stream a Zoom call, but
Nope.
man, I don't think any of us had the bandwidth for that.
I mean,
I could try.
I could probably try to do like just the Discord call, but I
Wow.
worked so hard on the thing for Facebook.
Okay, I'd want to clean my apartment first, so I won't
It
worry
feels
about
great.
that
What?
yet.
Why would that make you? It's the same thing here.
I mean, in defense, if all we moved is
Yeah.
that thing, it would look like
We
just a
don't.
wall.
No, the webcam is set up at the height it is for a specific reason.
Because you're embarrassed of our
For
awesome posters?
two reasons. I can hit the Green Lantern boxes behind me, and I can show off
And
that
then-
like tattoo section right there. I was
Uh-huh.
I was already
Drake in the
like
middle of his
I was
Isaac.
fucking thoughting it up already. So
It's true. He was doing it during Isaac.
hey, what
Great
up?
time.
What's up, Green Ruler?
Okay, I guess we can actually start the show. So I'll just count us in, and then I will edit this in. We'll fix the in post.
I mean, we could post this whole thing on YouTube.
My good mark it
Please
is
no,
as
because
uncensored.
I'd wanna clean my apartment just to.
I meant the
slightly-
audio.
Yeah, just the audio.
Oh, the audio, yeah. Okay, but I'll count us in. We'll start the show, I guess. 3,
If-
2, 1. I'm Andrew.
I'm Rob.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're the Thunder Geeks.
Yeah,
I'm also here.
try syncing
yeah,
that
I
up.
I was like, oh yeah, we have Chris. Chris has a microphone, so I'm like, oh, I should have maybe started that beforehand. We'll say, hey, I'm Chris as well.
Yeah,
know
by
what?
the
No, this-
tripod's here.
We're in too deep.
And we're trying
This
to keep...
version, nope, I'm not gonna edit in post. We're gonna put that as the intro. Of course, guys, hello, we're your Thunder Geeks. Welcome
not
again
dead.
to a very special episode. We're not dead yet. We have
Debatably.
survived. We are currently in isolation, and we are trying to do this over Discord. Though, we'll definitely take better suggestions on voice clients
I
for the
hate
future.
Discord so much.
I figured if it was good enough for Zoomers on, Minecraft, it's good enough for us, but I guess not.
Hey, I had to sit in like one of my guild's Discord calls the other day, and I streamed the whole thing. It was fine, and then all of a sudden we go here, and it's just error central.
It's because of Chris.
It's just because we are like unlucky people as a whole. Like we're very lucky, but we
On
can
the whole.
we face we face a lot of barriers.
I
going
resent
into this.
that. I am the luckiest person you'll ever meet. Remember,
That is true.
I won sex toys because of my luck.
I am the
Okay, but
unluckiest
I-
person.
But
So
I said as like a whole unit, we are a little unlucky. we face the barriers,
Collectively.
but because of our luck, due to Rob and I, we are able to get through those barriers and be lucky in the end.
I mean, it's 90% technology. It's every time we try to involve Twitch in any way, shape, or form, everything goes wrong for the first 30 minutes of whatever we're trying to do.
Hashtag look at every
So,
interview ever.
I mean, Isolation's been kind of interesting, and I've been enjoying watching, like, the different ways it's been affecting things. Like, everything is canceled. So, like, all of the conventions are canceled, all the movies are canceled right now. But what's not canceled is everyone's marketing campaigns. So everyone had everything synced up to come out with movie releases and, you know, big global events. The one that I noticed most recently when I was doing my weekly shopping is that the Wonder Woman movie was supposed to come out. So all the products have Wonder Woman on it right now because they couldn't push back the marketing campaign, but there is no
Aw.
movie. So just Wonder Woman's on Doritos just cuz.
Good.
Because they're
I
wonderful.
love seeing.
Andrew, we need to stop and
Oh.
restart.
Oh, we do?
Why?
So it turns out I was only getting like one thing of audio.
Just you?
Yup.
Why are you so bad at this?
Listen, I'm trying my best. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm gonna
Sick.
turn it
Well,
off. We'll be right back.
I mean, mine's still going, so
Yeah,
we'll see how
that's
that
fine.
goes.
So Twitchers.
I don't think she's right. I think we're all in there.
We're behind the scenes,
Oh, like,
man.
already
No,
turned it
I'm
off.
listening. I just checked our Facebook.
So it turns out I was only getting like one. I can
No,
hear it.
we're all in there. I don't know what's
Okay.
up with their audio, but
Uh,
I just checked.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can
let
hear
me-
Andrew's voice coming through loud and clear.
let me try something. This is fine. Again, this is just a learning period too.
Yeah, I just listened on Facebook too. We're going through fine.
No, all four, five of us are here.
Okay.
Are
Well,
we-
Yeah,
Are we
Yeah, we're fine on my
firing on
end
all
too.
pistons?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're fine on my end too.
that's fine. Well, I don't know.
Got a person in chat helping out. I just had to turn Megan up a
Someone
bit.
did you just end it, Chris?
I did. I ended it a few minutes
Yeah,
ago.
no, Felicia's wrong. I just turned on our stream. All five of us, our voices
Okay.
were there.
Well, I'm
Dropped it
gonna.
too.
I'll start it up again. I gotta re-put in the stream.
Okay,
feed
no,
because-
delete the old thing. We'll just restart it from the beginning
Sorry.
or whatever, and just go with it.
I'm gonna
I
love
guess.
the fact that I have a behind the scenes stream where everything's like, well,
Yeah.
we fucked this up.
I
No,
mean,
it
it was
was
nice.
fine. It was actually fine because I heard Megan, I heard Chris, I heard Rob, I heard you, I heard me. Like we're all broadcasting. They need to turn the audio up on their end, or Chris needs to turn myself and him down possibly.
Turn down for
I love
what?
that.
Turn down for what?
I'm also gonna turn up
I
everyone
love-
else's audio on.
I just had to
On
turn up
Discord.
Megan. Andrew's super fine.
Thank you.
I love that term, behind the scenes stream.
BTS stream and not the boy band group.
Yeah.
Aw.
One day.
Yeah, I'll get
Come on,
super.
boys.
I'll get super stream famous, and I'll just have BTS on Thunder Geeks.
I thought you were gonna
Yes.
imply that Chris is gonna get abs and become a Korean pop star.
Hey
Turns out
man,
what
we
world-
we could do it.
Hey, you don't know that under that big pot belly, he in fact has 8 abs.
Isn't that how?
It's all
No,
that
that's
cheese
8 cans of Pepsi, Andrew.
shredded.
Oh, I drove by a house that had a huge window, and the entire window was just filled with boxes of Dr. Pepper.
Megan,
I know,
is
I
that you?
pointed that out to you. That's where Spencer lives.
Of course.
Of course.
Outed.
You cannot miss Spencer's house. Well, not house, like it's the apartment building on Arthur. I know exactly which one you're talking about. That's where Spencer lives.
So, in the good news, we've been at least the thing's still been recording.
Oh,
Trying to.
sweet.
Alright. Boop. And then.
Shoop dip whoop boop.
Tell us when we go live here, and then I'll
Oh,
try
it's
to stream stuff
trying.
again.
It's trying. It's up.
I should have waited for another Super Bowl.
That's what she said.
Fucked up.
So,
Okay, I'm just gonna delete the old live. We're live now again.
Yep.
Okay. Let's
Probably
just
good
share
thing.
the new version of the stream here.
2 steps ahead of you.
It's probably a good thing we're deleting the other one because your apartment definitely showed up for like half a second when I was trying to do some stuff.
Oh, Andrew's,
yeah, I have
yo,
not
Andrew's apartment's fully visible to me.
It's supposed to be to you, just not to the stream. Oh, for your
For my
stream.
stream, it's all 4 video
Okay, yours
things.
is behind the scenes.
The behind the
Thanks,
I
Val.
scenes.
told you, like,
stream.
I'm just recording this video call, and that's all she wrote, boys.
That's fine. I'll just slightly shift garbage out from view.
Just grab a blanket and put it behind you.
Please don't tell people how I live.
That's,
I'm really sad.
that's all I can picture right now is, please don't tell people how I live.
Not Lenny.
Wait. Oh, things. Okay, we're live. So I guess we should count it in. We'll do the thing for real this time, and
With
we'll
Chris.
also have and Chris at the end, and we're your Thunder Geeks, and we'll do it.
Well,
And then I'll edit it in post. So 3, 2, 1. I'm Andrew.
I'm Rob.
I'm Megan.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Chris.
And
And we're
we're
your
Thunder
Thunder
Geeks.
You're Thunder Geek.
Oh, we nailed that. See, at least
Nailed.
Rob and Chris said it not Rob and Chris, but Rob and Kyle said it at the same time this time. This time it was either or. We're coming
here.
semi-live over Discord here.
We're certainly
of course.
trying to.
Of course, if you're listening on 102.7 FM CILU or around the world at luradio.ca, we are pre-recorded, I suppose. We are trying to follow the whole isolation, socialation, masturbation,
Good save.
immolation.
The
Ooh,
only-
dancer.
Ruined it.
My
The
favorite.
only Asian words I can think of, I don't want to. We are not doing.
Don't.
You have master.
Nope.
You have
What's another word?
Simnation?
That's the one.
Rhythm Nation,
Vape Nation?
Vape Nation.
Dance Revolution.
No, Dance Revelation.
So, how is your guys' isolation bit going? Because Rob, you're the only one whose life hasn't changed because all of your jobs still exist.
No, it's changed because it's gotten way more intensity local. Like, people have gone insane for pizza, and it's kind of scary. I
It
think,
wasn't there like 300 something pizzas this morning?
yeah. And
I'm just
There was-
imagining people like in their houses chanting out the windows, pizza, 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 pizza.
in the last week, we've done more in sales than eLocal did in the entire 2 years it was on May Street.
Wow.
Wow.
Which,
Good,
like,
Wow.
good for Jim. Oh, I'm glad he's doing well because he's someone that actually gives back to the community quite a bit.
Yeah, buddy.
oh yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, I love working there, but at the same time, it's like, I miss being able to just take a breather. You know, just chill for a minute. It's literally the second I walk into work, take these pizzas now! It's
Go.
okay.
Take them.
Do it.
Megan, what about you? How's the quarantine life been?
It's been good. I've been doing just a lot of chores, like rearranging. I have so many things that I need to take to like a thrift store, but they're all closed right now, so I just have boxes and bags like sitting at my front door just waiting. And I've just been playing a lot of VR.
You can still drop stuff off at the Salvation Army.
No, they have a giant
Oh,
sign that says,
okay.
we're not accepting.
They made a Facebook post saying that they're accepting.
Okay, then they should take down the big sign.
Well, I mean, even if they say they're not accepting,
You can just
it's
dump it
not
at the
like
back. Somebody's gonna go through it.
eventually.
Well, watch out, Salvo, because here I come.
Are you
I'm
dumping any
coming.
paint stuff?
Yeah, Rob's all artistic now, so if you have any paint things, just like throw it at him.
No, all of my paints are still in my possession. Sorry,
That's
I will.
No,
lend
you do
some
art.
or-
You do art.
Okay, I did
You
do some
art
art.
do.
I did some fan art. I did Rosalina. I did the Arc Drifter and Midnight White from Project Supervillain.
We got one of them in chat
and I
right now.
also yes, And then I also did a fan art for Rice of Rice Poison Cosplay because it was their
Nice.
birthday recently. So I was able to draw a little thing for them.
They've been putting out some
but
wicked TikToks.
Yeah.
Yes, please check out Rice Poison Cosplay on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all those media outlets. They're a fantastic cosplayer. But yeah, mostly what I was doing was I was playing a lot of Beat Saber. I'm still not on the boards, but I'm so close! So close! And
So
I've
you're
only
still-
logged about 17 hours in total.
So you're still off the beat.
I'm still off the beat. It's very
I b-
specific blocks that I'm
Yeah.
having a hard time getting like the 115 points on, but otherwise like I'm getting there, getting there.
I believe in you beating off, Megan.
Well, Megan, since you're doing
All
art,
right.
if you're doing art now, my birthday's coming up, and it's been like 2 years. We're still promised you still promised to do fan fiction of Gamey and Andrew. I want my Yahweh
Oh,
art. It's promised.
Yes.
Birthday's coming up. We're limited to where we can go. Do what I've been doing. Get creative.
Okay, so
How's
hold
your
on.
Let's
shoulder?
get creative.
Hold on.
Okay, okay.
I got a question from a fan, and now I'm just genuinely curious.
Oh, okay. I'm down for that.
How hard do you have to kick a bear in the nuts in order to take it down? Because they feel like it's a hard kick, but they're not sure they need numbers. I'm thinking like Bruce Lee finisher kick right to the nards.
I feel like if it's a bear, I'm giving it my all regardless. Like, even if I'm not thinking of taking it down, going between them, everything I got.
That's all you
Okay.
gotta do.
I'll let everyone else answer first, but I definitely have a detailed answer for this.
Steel toe boots.
Okay.
It's all I wear.
So I believe steel-toed boots, but it also depends on the type of bear. Black bears are usually pretty timid, so if you were to kick a black bear in the nards, I think the black bear would definitely back off pretty quickly. However, if it was like a grizzly we're talking about, no, the grizzly will not go down. Like, the grizzly will take as many kicks, as many hoofs as it possibly can. You can't take down that grizzly. Too bad. Tripod?
Yeah,
12
well,
gauge
Chris,
shotgun.
you have the most experience with bears since you have that awful depiction of bears that they keep trying to trash because you're bear racist.
Hold on. Dump Lord over here probably is like it's been licked by bears
And not only that, but
Okay,
you know,
no,
even
it's
at
fair.
Chris's house, I've encountered
At-
the bear.
at Chris's house.
Oh, okay, so okay.
Bears like me.
What if you hit it too lightly and it starts to mate with you?
That's just like, hey, buddy.
It's into that.
I've known a few bears who like it
I
rough.
just remember the bears going through Chris's trash, but it's right below the "Don't feed the bears" sign with the cartoon bear, and I have a feeling they took offense to it.
Absolutely.
They broke a window to it. Come on now.
Absolutely.
All right, Andrew, what's your detailed answer?
Yeah, okay, come on, buddy.
Okay, so no, here's the entire problem with the setup. If you have access to the bear's balls, that means it's already risen up on its hind legs. If you've encountered a bear and like it's not running off, because predators are notoriously skittish since they don't want to fight, they just want to take down easy prey. So if they're already in the position where they're up on their hind legs, that's attack mode. Kicking it in the balls means you have to get even closer to it, at which point it will fall on top of you. No. Don't
What?
kick. The answer is don't kick the bear at all. Keep standing still and keep screaming and hoping it runs away, because if it comes down to a fight, you are dead.
All right, Andrew, I actually had a question for you that I'm curious what you would answer. You
Okay.
get only one. Kitty ears or kitty tail?
Tail.
Ooh.
No, this is specifically for Andrew. You only
Okay,
get
but the
one.
thing is, do I still have my human ears?
No, it's like your hair
Tail.
covers it.
Tail, then. Very obvious, simple reason though, because if I didn't still have my human ears on top of kitty ears, that means I could never use a set of headphones again.
Why not?
Because there are no headphones built for cat ears, Kyle.
Well, be the first.
These things
Yeah,
could go well over cat ears.
No, because the kitty ears would be
No.
like.
Yeah, Kyle, where are cat ears located?
No.
on your
We're
head?
doing like Cats the musical, Jellicle Cats. If you're
No, that's
triggering
different.
like
That's I still have my human ears then.
Oh!
That was why I was asking. It
Apple
depends on
AirPods.
No, because like there's your cat ears
AirPods.
proportionally
What? No,
are
you could
going
just
to be too large to
tape
hold
'em.
in the AirPod.
tape them in.
Yeah, that's not worth it. That's why I'm going with the tail.
You're missing out.
That's fine. You can
Yeah.
have.
Sorry, if you had cat ears too, like you could get mites. That would suck.
Yeah,
True.
but we live in Canada. Healthcare. It's
Thing
cheaper
is-
than
Vets
Medicare.
aren't free.
The
But
flip
you're a
side, though,
person.
is I watch my cat quite a bit, and I'm not entirely convinced he has complete autonomy over his tail. Like, it seems to kind of go on its own and just follow him around, and he's accepted it. But this tail seems to be kind of doing its own thing. So if you have a cat tail, it's gonna be knocking shit off, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I could just imagine Andrew like making food and like forgetting one ingredient, turns around, just hears this crash because he knocked his food over and crying because he can't.
Yeah, if I
eat.
had to choose, the thing is, if I could choose from any tail, I'd go with a monkey tail, because then you have a prehensile tail, so then I can get 5 arms.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
Goku's tail.
3 arms. Yeah.
Minus the like, you touch it, you go catatonic.
I'm
Yeah,
now imagining
that-
Andrew just like lying on the floor with his arms and legs up and with tail going, I got 5 arms! I got 5 arms!
Oh, so he's Apom.
Here's the thing about Andrew as well. Andrew is actually a fairly good climber. You give Andrew a prehensile tail, there is no stopping him. Andrew would become like parkour king of Thunder Bay. No, of all Canada. No, of the world.
I'm just trying to imagine Andrew doing anything parkour and eating poop as he falls into a wall.
I've never been complimented on my climbing skills before, but on reflection, you know what? She's not wrong.
But there's
I actually am quite good at climbing up things.
But there's a difference between climbing and parkour.
Oh, 100%. I couldn't parkour, because parkour is cool, and I am not. I can't do 6 flips and stuff.
Have you seen the like office parkour? You don't have to be cool. You just have to yell parkour as you roll around on stuff.
Remember when we
Oh,
did?
that's...
Remember when we went to that like little park and we were all jumping around like idiots?
Yeah, I had a mark for like a year after that.
Oh, those are my favorite gifs. Just of you jumping into the net.
Bad
Oh,
times.
yeah, we,
Yeah.
When the whole isolation thing's done, we should try to do that again. Get a bunch of stock photos of us so we can use.
Oh.
And...
I was like, I'm not jumping on shit again.
No, we don't need to do that. We already know I won that, and I am in far worse shape now than I was then, so
We'll
I
just-
don't want to mess it up.
We'll come out of quarantine and just take the net down as we jump at it.
Oh,
So something that's been really amusing me is watching just how life both has stopped and hasn't stopped, as like everything's been canceled.
Yep.
So all of the conventions have been canceled, all of the marketing campaigns haven't been, but all the events have. So like the big one I was talking about before that I noticed was Wonder Woman the movie was supposed to come out. So all of the advertising stuff is already coming out for it, but the movie's been delayed. So now Doritos has Wonder Woman everywhere, but no movie.
it's because Doritos are wonderful.
Oh, that would be why MeUndies offered me to like a Wonder Woman pair this month.
Yeah.
And you took it, right?
No, I was debating signing up.
As someone who's seen your undies, you go from really cool ones to,
I have
Grandpa
the most like
boxers.
I have so many grandpa boxers. It's fantastic.
but then you got like the trippy Rick and Morty ones that look pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I'm wearing Rocco's Modern Life right now.
I know you noticed one as well, Kyle, about a special new game release that came out.
Brawl Mall.
But there's like 30 games that came out in the last 2
No, you were
weeks.
literally just but what one shouldn't have come out?
Which one shouldn't have come out?
Yeah, you literally were just talking about it before the stream.
Mortal Kombat.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics 2020.
Oh yeah.
How
So okay,
dumb
hold
are you,
on.
Kyle?
I
You're
was like,
joking.
we were
set
talking
this
about
up
like
so you
6.
could talk about it.
We were talking about like 6 games before the stream. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The only one that's related to coming out, despite everything about it being canceled.
Yeah, the actual Mario and Sonic at the Olympics 2020 came out for mobile, and I could like put my phone down and walk away, and it's like, congratulations, gold medal, and I'm like, nice.
Your favorite.
Autoplays are my favorite.
What are the events for it, and like, is there anything like Tokyo about it?
So far, it's just a generic stadium that you repeat events in. You go against the standard people like Silver, Shadow, and...
Shut up! That's the standard people.
What? That's the only people that matter in the series.
Or
Knuckles,
doesn't matter.
I don't
Forget
know.
about the gator.
I think Tails is there.
Fix the cat.
Charmy Bee.
I don't know
No one
who...
cares about Charmy.
I've only
Sally?
played it for like an hour and a half at this point,
What
and
about Team Chaotix, Kyle?
I had to do hurdles for like 20 minutes, and all that involves is tapping your phone, and since you're Sonic, you can actually dash in the air over like several hurdles at once. Whereas you like
Could you imagine
I would love
doing
to see...
hurdles for 20 minutes? For
I
20 of them.
don't have to admit it. I've already done it.
Megan, if all of us did hurdles, it would probably take like 20
I
minutes.
can't jump that high.
Do you guys not remember when the CLE was here when they had that jump and duck thing, and I did it and then had to lay down for half an hour because I was winded?
I went on a bike ride and died yesterday, so like... I had to sit there and like measure my heart rate for 20 minutes and was like, am I dying?
For the best shape, I think it's between me and Megan, because Megan, you've been getting a physical workout with Beat Saber at least, so that's gonna build some stamina.
I'm physically stronger.
My stamina. Yeah, my stamina is a lot better than what it used to be, I think. But I don't even know what's wrong with my shoulders. I think I got like degenerative rotator cuff joints. Yeah,
No,
it's real
I was
quick.
going to ask about that earlier because I'm curious, how is your shoulder doing? Because I am in fact very proud of you. The pinnacle of being into rhythm games is the first time you injure yourself playing that rhythm game and then having to lie to all your friends about why you actually got hurt. I have two notable ones myself.
Guitar Hero injuries! Woo!
My first one was with DDR, where I had played for like 3 hours straight and had not realized that the slight pain in my foot was actually it going numb and my sock filling with blood.
Buddy,
Nice.
what?
Ew.
All I had was like my hand locked down for an hour or two after Guitar Hero.
Oh, that's not the worst one, though.
Stuck.
The worst one was when I was drumming really, like, every day playing Rock Band 2, because I was going for an achievement that was play the entire set list of Rock Band 2 without ever pausing or failing.
Oh,
So
that
I
one.
played up until the second last song, bailed out, and then stopped playing. However, I developed carpal tunnel for a while, and I had to tell my work, no, it must be from clicking the mouse. That's why my arm is hurting, not because I played drums for 3 hours straight.
So there's a movie I recently discovered. Haven't watched it yet because I'm waiting to do this with Andrew at his place.
Oh, yes.
But apparently there's a DDR to the Death movie called
Oh.
Yes.
Beats of Rage, and I saw that I'm like instantly thinking, it's like, Andrew, we must
Oh, yeah.
watch
No,
this.
I know I have seen this movie. I cannot remember a single plot point about it, but I do want to watch it with you.
But there is
So, sorry. So, what I was gonna say about my shoulders is, it like runs in my family, I guess, where they have like degenerative joints. I was just finding about this like recently. My grandfather has really bad rotator cuffs. The parts that really screwed me up was, it's these side swipes where you have to hit both blocks on one side, and you have to like reach for them, kind of thing. And they're really hard to get like the 110 points or the
Perfect.
115 points on them. Perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect hits. So for me, like I have to like swipe them like with my whole body and like twist to get the flick of the wrist.
Look at the wrist.
So I haven't really mastered it quite yet. So that's what really screwed up my shoulders, was I was like reaching so far and just whipping my whole arms
That's
around,
okay.
and that
There is a certain point when you get to in rhythm games where you should and usually have to stretch beforehand, like you were doing something athletic, just so you don't hurt yourself.
oh god.
So since we're still talking about lockdown, have you guys made a list of things to do once you're out? Like
No.
when this is over?
No, this is my
No.
life. I love it.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
This is the greatest time of my life.
Well, for anyone listening, please leave a comment below of what you would do. I've made a list and it so far consists of 3 things. I'm driving west. Don't know when I'm going to stop or what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go.
He's driving east.
Like Fievel!
Yep. I'm going to give everyone such big hugs they'll probably bruise. Chris, you're not immune.
Don't touch me.
And Megan and I are going to play the pigeon dating sim.
Hatsuo boyfriend.
Hatoful boyfriend.
We're playing that. It's on the list, and the list is in pen, and you can't erase pen.
Wait it out.
So, I don't really have anything that I want to do after quarantine and everything is over.
Well, you
I
got
just
one thing.
realized that, like, I just
She knows.
realized that, like, there's, like, I don't need so much stuff. Or, like, I used to spend so much money on frivolous things, and now that I'm in lockdown and everything is closed,
Oh my god.
So
I'm
quarantine
saving.
turned you into a communist, Megan?
I buy everything
yeah.
now.
Oh.
So much crap coming in from Wish.
There's been times where, literally, this happened a while ago. I come home, and Kyle looks at me and goes, "So I bought you a 500 marker set on Wish?" And I didn't ask, I didn't see, I don't know. Just, okay.
I bought a Pornhub sweater.
Hey!
So, you know what? That's better than the GoPro you got.
Yeah, that was that hurt.
Oh, did that work?
No, it was a case.
They got a GoPro case.
See, I specifically had to start hiding any of the advertisements that Facebook has for Wish, just because A, it was judging me far too closely, and B,
Because
I
you
was
want
getting
them.
Yes.
That's why I have it
Stop
disabled
knowing
too.
me better than I know myself, Wish.
Yo, it brought me, it was like an LED dog collars on the way. There's hooks for the bathroom coming in. There's like storage units. I got sweaters, like shirts.
And my paintbrushes.
Paintbrushes coming in for him. Markers are coming in for him. Like,
I'm
Kyle
gonna.
is just rolling in swag.
there's a pillow
Kyle's just gonna
coming.
be rolling in swag.
Not yet.
A pillow
It's
cover.
gonna be
No,
a
I
bit.
got a pillow of Trafalgar Law from One Piece.
I was gonna ask which waifu it was, but it's
Law!
not, and that's even better.
That's my waifu.
I kind of want to get Kyle a body pillow of Law now.
Do it. Give me the body pillow
I'm
of
sure
Michael.
I'm sure it like actually
Jeremy?
exists somewhere.
Oh yeah, Jeremy's got one. I want Jeremy.
He does. He also has a Remy Tim one.
Oh, he's got a Remy Tim one.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah, he's got a Remy Tim one.
if you had to get an Achievement Hunter body pillow, who would you get?
Was Ryan
I
have one?
don't watch Achievement Hunter that closely to know the difference. I was just wondering who. I'm like, man, is there a One Piece character named Remy Tim?
I mean, what? With the thousands
The
characters?
better question is, does he get rim jobs on his cars?
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah.
Remy Tim is one of Jeremy's from Achievement Hunter's characters, and he just released a garage video where he went through all of his cars, and all of them are something Tim. So my favorite's the Thick Tim, with 3
I li-
C's.
I like the Tim Burton,
The
which
Ti-
is just the Batmobile.
The Tim Burton's the Batmobile.
It's an orange and purple Batmobile.
All of them are orange and purple. That's the theme of the thing, is that all of them have to be orange and purple. But
So-
no, does Ryan have one?
I think so. I think
Oh.
Michael, Ryan, and Jeremy has 2.
I'm imagining
Ray
Kyle.
used to have one.
I'm imagining Kyle with like a male harem of Achievement Hunter body pillows. And then he brings a lady friend over. She looks at him, looks at his bed. She's like, weirdly into it. Let's go.
I just find Achievement Hunter girls. That's it.
There was a body pillow of I really want.
We're listening.
Yeah, who is it? Come on.
Oh,
Can,
it was
can I just start naming off names? Because I got a whole list of guesses.
Is
Jason
it
Voorhees.
Snake?
Solid Snake. I already said that.
Oh, yeah, so Solid Snake was my first guess. Jason Voorhees was my second guess.
There it is.
Oh,
Frank
yes.
Castle was my third guess.
Yes, please.
And just a floating gun. Just a gun. That's the body
Gun.
pillow. Gun.
Hold on. I have news for you. Okay, I found a body pillow cover online of a of a Mosin rifle. And the one side of it is like just the rifle, and then the opposite side of it, where it's supposed to be like, you know, more revealing, is just the rifle all disassembled.
Yep, that's Megan.
Oh god.
I'm
Oh,
surprised.
click. I just went to Google just to look up gun pillow, and there's quite a few options here.
Yeah, because people are gun nuts.
Well, whose birthday's after mine? Then we know who to go shopping for.
Technically, we have to do Alicia at some point when we all get to meet again,
Hey,
since Alicia's birthday was also canceled from quarantine.
I got her a present, y'all.
Yeah. Rob dropped her off a present.
Wow. So Rob, I guess you're the best brother now.
No. You want to know why? Because
Why?
she wants me to sing for her, so I could do that at any point in time, at any given moment, and just be like,
All
I
right,
win.
sing.
And
You
that-
could have done it at any time. You just chose not to do it on her birthday.
And that's what she wanted from me also, was
Maybe.
she wanted, like, singing, karaoke, something like that. So, since I can't do that for her right now, basically, when I get to see her again, I'm gonna do, like, karaoke or sing to her. But I also really want to bake her something, like, make her some food or something.
Make a giant
Or like
cake,
a
pop
soup.
out of it, and sing.
The body pillow's on
Yeah.
sale!
Oh no.
What?
You did
I
the body.
said,
You just sent me a body pillow. It's on sale for Michael.
It's
So-
a Michael body pillow of him and a virgin killer.
So, I have this sort of tradition for everyone's Facebook birthday where I like to post like the anti-birthday song, the birthday dirt. You know, happy birthday, doom, destruction, and despair, people dying everywhere. Oh, happy birthday. But for the past 3 months, that has been a very awkward thing to post. But I have to because it's their birthday.
What a time. What a time to be in.
Has anyone else been as amused as I have of watching, like, well, regular people sort of flip out because they have to live the neat life for a couple weeks and they're cracking? Oh my god, I have to stay in and watch television instead of doing something. This is hell.
The only reason I'm starting to crack is because I have conventions as like a mental scrub to get me through the year for the next year. I lost that mental scrub. All that stress and anxiety that I don't deal with, I have to deal with.
One
There
of
So now
us.
you- One
has
of
been-
us.
There has been more events that have been popping up recently where they're trying to do kind of replacement digital cons for this year, where they've been setting up people to do like different panels and stuff, and like setting up Etsy shop style for vendors. It's going to be interesting to see how this affects everything when it comes to entertainment, because a lot of like geeky media kind of relies on, you know,
Going
the
there.
ability to be frivolous and whimsical and not in survival mode.
Oh, I'm having the time. I bought Mortal Kombat 11 and I'm having a great time.
Yeah, Kyle and I are like a comedic pair where he's loving this and I'm just okay. What can I do to kill time? What can I bought slime. And I don't,
Oh,
Oh,
you
no.
actually bought? Is it Nickelodeon slime?
It's make your own
It's
slime.
dollar store slime, so probably.
Please wash your hands after using that.
And before.
I have a
And
closet.
before.
I have a closet full of stuff that if I actually can't go to work and I'm stuck on lockdown, I'm prepared. Also, Kyle's probably going to go insane for me actually having to be stuck here with him.
Fair.
something that you can check out if you're going crazy is Double Experience is doing a live stream every Wednesday at around 7 p.m. That's called the Midweek Mini Boss. And this week, what they did was they actually composed a song from a fortune cookie.
I was there with you.
Yeah. So what they did was they busted open a fortune cookie, and the fortune inside, they read it, so they used that as the theme of their little song. So like they used it as like a piece of the chorus. And what Brock did was he used the lucky numbers that are on the back as like fret indicators. So he made like a riff using the lucky numbers on the back. And I just thought that was so clever.
That'd be pretty neat.
And then you were your normal Megan self, where every other comment was you going, "Love you guys, miss you guys, awesome guys."
No, actually it wasn't. I didn't flood their stream with too many comments. I like to just sit back and let them do their thing and like watch them create. It was really fun and entertaining. And there was a lot of people who were attending the stream, and I just, wanted them to take the reins and, show their support.
But at her own desk, she was just like,
Yeah, no, that's true. That was very, very true.
I'm so glad that cut out halfway through. So it just sounded like you
me
were
too.
gasping.
I will say, if you guys want another cool stream that I've discovered, band I like, also Canadian, Tupperware Remix Party, or Twerp, have the Twerp show every Saturday, where they play games, be it digital or board, and then have songs intermitting. So they have live show too. A lot of people are actually, dealing with this in their own good ways and giving us content so we're not dying of boredom.
A lot of DJs are doing live shows now too, so it's always fun to see when they pop up on Facebook.
I was just kind of amused when Kyle went to go looking for a webcam and then realized they don't exist anymore because everyone bought
Everywhere!
them to do Zoom calls.
Oh my lord, it was so hard. Chris lended me this one here, and it's like Logitech C7 2070, something like that. I don't know. Whatever, it streams a photo, that's all I care about. So...
Do you...
What?
Have you heard of how people are skipping out on school and work?
No?
They're taking
Okay,
photos themselves.
It's genius. Oh, beyond photos. So what a lot of kids are doing is they're taking like a 5-minute video of themselves sitting at their computers and just,
And then just
like
looping it?
moving around slightly, putting it on loop, putting it in the classroom, and then leaving and doing whatever they wanted for the rest of the day.
That would be
As
me.
far as the-
100%, I'd gift that up and just start playing Warcraft or something on the other side. Like, done.
See, I like
I
the
love it.
videos of like the students who are like, "Hey, can I borrow a pen?" and they pass a pen through everyone's camera.
Just the coordination of all these kids that they're doing, not homework. They're like, we're testing out Zoom calls.
My
Yeah, it's like,
favorite thing would just be
like-
to like put a pineapple like on like a pillow with like a hoodie on it, and you're just like in the call as
It's
a
also like a
pineapple.
90s cartoon kind of thing.
Yeah.
As La-na-na-na.
Yeah, I have... Kyle, you're old enough for this, I guess. We have a thing about pineapples in classrooms.
French
especially when the
pineapples.
teacher's
Je suis un ananas.
No.
That's maybe not... Did you ever see Saul the Clown?
No.
So after Anana, in the later years when our French teacher didn't want to teach us French, and they wheeled in the thing, we were taught by a Quebec homeless clown how to speak French. I am not kidding.
We watched
I believe it.
Bananas in Pajamas after...
In French?
Yes.
Yeah. It was just French versions of the bananas talking about stuff.
We just watched random movies dubbed in French.
I
It
didn't
wasn't
do
even-
French in high school.
I mean, didn't you at least have to do grade 9?
I did.
Yeah.
No, for French, no, I did gym.
No, you need a second language credit to graduate.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Not if you have an IEP.
Oh,
I don't have a second language credit.
you mean I screwed the system when I didn't have to screw the system?
Why would
Yeah.
we need to learn another language? This is North America.
Because I remember distinctly, like, all the credits required. One of them said second language credit. It didn't say French, it said second language. That's why I took Polish in college, because I failed French twice.
How'd you fail French?
I really hate French.
Why
Well,
does
so
this
do I,
hobo
but-
look like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character? Like,
Yeah, so I sent it in the chat there. You can take a look. No, this is Saul the
Nightmare
Clown.
fuel.
He's the one that taught us how to speak French.
This thing looks
And-
What is
Photoshopped.
this sad thing? Looks like a blobfish.
100%.
That's what a blobfish looks
Blobfish.
like. I hope he's doing
That's
cosplay now.
horrifying.
So
Well, it is.
I went and looked it up. I think these were made in the 1970s, which is the perfect time to put it in a 1990s classroom.
Yes.
Well,
Well.
well.
So, Andrew, Kyle and I found a movie you have to see.
Oh, what's the movie?
Oh.
Exorcism at 60,000 feet.
You had me at Exorcism.
It's a
then you
comedy
had
horror.
And it's the best.
I never would have guessed, Kyle, that an exorcism at 60,000 feet might be a bit satirical.
Oh, no, not bit. Like, this is... So, in the opening, I thought, classic comedy, horror movie. But one scene turned it around for me where I'm like, I'm in. I want to see where we're going with this adventure. So, you know that scene in pretty much every plane movie where the crew is boarding the plane?
Mm-hmm.
So we get our different, menagerie of characters, and then a mother comes on with her child. But her child is not cast with a child. Her child is played by a little person. And they play it straight.
Oh yeah, he breastfeeds at one point because he's a child. And they all get offended when they talk to him like he's an adult.
It is.
I think we were describing this for Andrew, and the guy just takes his headphones off, and walks away. Like what, bro?
You sent a message in the
Yikes.
chat saying keep talking. I need
Anyways,
drink.
so I'm sorry, but did I hear this wrong? So the child is like a demonic.
Oh no,
No.
just a little person, like a fully aged, middle-aged man,
Tattooed and pierced,
tattooed and pierced.
but it's a toddler.
But yeah, he's got like the overalls on with like the yellow and red
the
striped
helicopter
shirt,
hat.
and the little beanie thing.
And it is just glorious.
There's also a random nun sex scene.
And there's a woman who's going to Taiwan to get her hoo-hoo tightened, and when she lifts her skirt, there's just a glowing light.
Yeah, the golden light that comes from her pants.
The
That's a
golden
plot.
light
It's-
woohoo.
It's a plot point like 3 times in the movie.
It's
and it-
wild.
And it's given me my favorite parody moment. So, a priest and a rabbi try to exorcise a guy,
Sounded
and
a really bad joke coming.
Yeah, no, that's what I was expecting. Like a priest and a rabbi have to jump on
No,
a plane, but there's only
well-
one parachute.
That's the description of the movie. It's a priest, a rabbi, and a bunch of people get on a plane, and I was like, I'm in.
But
It's
no.
a horror movie.
I liked it because it's like the priest is going to the demon. He's like, the power of Christ compels you, and then the rabbi's like, and Moses doesn't like you either. And I don't know, man. It's wild. If you guys can find it out there, watch it. Once again, it's Exorcism at 60,000 feet.
60,000 feet.
Also,
The way that I look for horror films is totally different from the way that you guys look for horror films, because I'm like, oh wow, this one looks like it's gonna have like a cool like plot twist at the end, where like they tell and they discover like how the person got murdered, and that's why the person has been having weird, strange visions and blah blah blah. And then you guys are like, huh, this had some dumb stuff written on it, huh? Click.
Rewind. I watch every single horror movie that is posted to the site that I find. Good,
Fair.
bad, 60,000
between.
feet.
I mean, that's why we have Shudder, man. It's just
Shudder is a great service. If you want to sponsor me, thank you. I mean, you did for a year, basically. Because they screwed up payments, and then we're like, have it anyways.
Aw, how kind of them.
How wholesome.
It was when they were, starting out, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll subscribe for a month, and then I canceled my subscription, as I do for everything.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, well, we're going to charge you a year. And I'm like, no, you're not. And they did. And then I got a refund, and then they're like, whoops, you can just have it anyways. And I was like, it's like 12 months.
Well then.
All right.
Bet.
See, but that's just good customer service.
That's why I'm still using the site. Honestly.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm in. That, and they started bringing in, Shudder exclusives. Like, they have Todd and the Book of Pure Evil on there.
So if
Yeah.
you want to see me die,
Beauty.
Every day, Rob. I want to see you die every day.
I know there's one that I'm looking forward to. I have to see if it's been released yet or if the release date's still coming up because it was going to be a Shudder exclusive as well, where it is a zombie movie set in Canada, but the entire premise around it is that only Indigenous people are immune to the virus.
Oh, I love that.
I'm game.
So yeah,
What's
so
this one called?
I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look.
I feel like I've seen the name of it. Oh no! It's like Quantum something.
Quantum Theory?
Quantum of Solace.
No, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. It's something like Quantum Blood.
What?
I think
Quantum
that's it.
Canada.
Quantum
I think
Canada.
that Quantum Blood. That's it. Yeah, I would suggest getting like the actual name of it just to be sure. But
It's also a
I've
great
been
place.
wanting to check it out.
It's also a
Blood
great
Quantum.
Place. Blood Quantum, not Quantum Blood.
Yeah, Blood Quantum. The dead are coming back to life outside the isolated Mi'kmaq Reserve of Red Crow, except it's for its indigenous inhabitants who are strangely immune to the zombie plague. So it's essentially a reserve trying to defend their land from a zombie invasion where they are the only ones who are immune to it.
That sounds very like they're trying to be symbolic.
Oh, really, Rob. Rob, you're not really great at subtext
No, I'm not.
or
Yeah.
regular
He's not really
text
great at text.
or super text
Blood
or
Quantum's
screaming it at you explicitly in instructions.
Blood Quantum is apparently an actual term about
Yes.
defining ancestral bloodlines.
Yes.
Whack.
Can you just take
It
that
seems
as
Also, how many times,
I would-
Andrew, have I like gone and shown you a show and gone, "Hey, is there a message here?" Like-
That's every show.
Not every show. Some of the shows,
90% of shows.
the message is just funny joke.
funny joke?
I'm sorry, there's no subtext to exorcism at 60,000 feet. It's just good old chaotic humor.
True.
I've been jumping around from free subscription trial to free subscription trial. So I've been enjoying Disney Plus for a while, mostly because that they were ending off the Clone Wars cartoon. Rob, have you been able to see the end of this yet?
Haven't gotten to the last episode yet.
Okay, I won't spoil it for you, but the last 4 episodes of the series take place in tandem to Revenge of the Sith. So I've been it was kind of a wonky season because they had one episode that really shouldn't have existed, where they start out in jail, they run around and end up in jail at the end of the episode, and it's like, oh, well, that shouldn't have happened. But the last 4 episodes, it was the Phantom Apprentice, and Shattered, and Death and Victory, where it follows Ahsoka and they go through the Siege of Mandalore. They go through like the big showdown between Ahsoka and Maul, and it is not only fantastic, but horrendously dark. Because they were sort of limited to how much they could show by like Saturday morning cartoon
Yeah.
standards before. With this one, so Maul is essentially trying to escape during Order 66 while he's on a ship filled with clones, and he has no lightsaber. So what you see is you see him just like pulling off panels of the ship, throwing it at clones, and you get like a sudden cut, and you'll watch their helmets fall onto the ground. Or there's a specific scene where they're trying to close the blast doors before he gets through, and he yanks a clone forward, and then we see the shot change again, and you watch the arm just fall off. Just dismemberments and beheadings everywhere.
That's why the Sith are
But
more
it's
fun.
okay because they're wearing helmets, right? Like, oh, shh, guys, it's not
They
real.
get
Uh-huh.
they get away with the rating is if they never actually show the dismemberment, but they show the aftermath of it.
Is there blood?
No.
That's right. There you go. You're fine.
You can get as gory as you want if you don't show blood.
As long as there's no blood, you're fine. Or if they make it a
Yeah,
different
it-
color.
It is technically within
robots?
standards of practice, but man, did they push the line on it.
Not bad.
other thing I checked out recently was, well, I mean, Rick and Morty's back. Yay! Also, the reason we're doing the Facebook show here a little bit early, because, well, you want to go watch it. But he's got another show.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious
Oh
about
yes!
this. You said
The
Roland in
Midnight
chat.
Gospel! Oh, the Midnight Gospel.
No, that's
oh, wait,
not
no,
it.
That's...
No, you're
sorry.
thinking of Pendleton Ward.
I'm thinking of Pendleton Ward. Sorry, I got
He's
really
the one that did
excited.
Adventure
Ah!
Time.
Yes, he is. I got all
Community.
mixed up in here.
Yeah, I was just about to be like, Community.
Came to Netflix.
Whoops.
Community's on Netflix, and that's Dan Harmon's first show.
I'm enjoying it.
Well,
One of the best things that's ever been put out on television.
well, that's the thing. That's the thing that's interesting to see here, because Roiland has always been like very, very creative. But the benefit to Dan Harmon is Dan Harmon put his sort of story structure around Justin Roiland's creativity, and that's what made the show. The mid-season premiere, I guess, was kind of just ripping on Dan Harmon's formula the entire time, as the way he writes a
The
story.
meta.
Well, yes, but it's actually the story circle, where he has an entire formula that you'll see every single one of his stories sort of go through, where it's the regular hero's journey, but he changes up again. It's like, instead of this, we're going to do this. So we're going to subvert it in certain ways. So for that episode, they're like, no, we're going to take that formula, and we're just going to make fun of it the entire episode.
Hey, Andrew, write a story that'll pass the Bechtel test.
There were-
No. With this one, it's
What's it
okay
called?
so far, but
What's it called?
definitely Solar Opposites.
Yeah.
So it's okay so far. It's no Rick and Morty, but you see the benefit of Dan Harmon's structure being placed around Roiland, because a lot of the episodes are... It has two main storylines going on. One of them's I'm actually quite invested in, and one of them is I've seen this before, and that's not what I want to see from Roiland. So
Yeah.
the general premise is you have an alien family that have evacuated their planet after it was hit by an asteroid, but instead of finding an uninhabited planet, they accidentally crash land on Earth, which has a bunch of people already, so they can't repopulate there, so they're just trying to fix their ship and get off. So you have Corvo, who's sort of like the dad of the family, Terry, who is kind of the other gay dad of the family, Jesse, who's the youngest daughter, and Yumulak,
Which is the best name.
who's the son. Yes. So with most of their stories, it tends to be like loose allegories to like racism and such like that, where it's like, oh, we're aliens, but we're being discriminated against, but we're also, you know, awful people.
Yeah.
If you think of like the Coneheads or like Third Rock from the Sun, it's kind of a story that I have seen before. There are definitely funny moments within it, but that's not the part of the show that I'm invested in. So the two kids, mostly the son, they like using their shrink ray, shrinking down humans, and then putting them in the wall, which is essentially a giant ant farm in their room.
Oh.
So they just keep dropping humans into this ant farm. And now, when we cut to that story, they're creating their own civilization within the wall. So one of the things that happens is, like, they don't know how long they've been in there. It's like, we don't have access to a clock. We've shrunk. Time is sort of relative. We can barely tell daytime from nighttime within here, so time has no meaning. So they've actually founded an entire religion called Boism, who worship the daughter because she's the one that drops candy and food into there, and they worship her little bow. But it also creates interesting problems, as they're children. They don't know what people eat. As far as they're concerned, they're pets. So she only will drop candy into there most of the time. So you have things like insulin being like a gold level resource, because the only new things that get introduced into here is whatever people had in their pockets when they were shrunk and dropped in. So people who wear cargo pants come in completely rich.
I'm game to
Huh.
watch.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's also Justin Roiland, so I trust the comedy is hilarious in it as well.
Also, I'm running.
Well, I think I'm about 4 or 5 episodes in of the 8, And I've liked the storyline of being trapped in the wall, even though it isn't the main
Yeah.
storyline, because you watch them go through this whole sort of arc where it's a random guy, just, he was brought in because he had a red shirt, because he had all the other colors of shirts, but not a red shirt. His name is Tim. And he effectively stumbles backwards into being the leader of the resistance and trying to rally all the people to overthrow the current leadership of the wall, named the Duke. And I really enjoy watching his sort of character arc progress between being like, I don't want to be here, like, shouldn't we be trying to get out, to I'm the only one who's willing to stand up and fight for these people.
I'm really.
Was there any
comic-
other like? Oh, sorry. Was there
Sorry,
any other characters in the wall that you liked, or?
Tim is really the only one that's mattered so far. Okay, well, they have a really sad moment because there's like a mouse inside the wall. So there's like a farmer who milks the mouse and it's his best friend, but we got to see the mouse die and it's the saddest thing
Aw.
ever.
Kill it.
Mousy.
Kill it.
Do it.
Most of the jokes are kind of centered around in the main storyline as like, oh, these wacky aliens don't understand human customs, which some things can be funny, but again, like, it's hard not to compare it to Rick and Morty since the style is so similar and Corvo kind of sounds like Rick.
When you sent me sent the screenshot earlier into chat, I was like, "What are you? Is that the episode? Is that the new Rick and Morty episode?"
No.
It's like, how did you get it like 4 hours early?
Magic.
I may have gotten the Harley Quinn episode that came out this week a week early.
I just finished season 1.
How are you liking it so
Oh,
far?
it is one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Kyle did at least watch the season 2 midway one with the
The-
opening.
Fanboy thing.
No, that's what you got you to watch the episode, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Watch the series, yeah.
That's what I went back and watched the actual whole series, and
You love Kite Man now, don't you?
I love Kite Man.
Who would have thought in the Harley Quinn show, Kite Man would become like this weirdly popular and favorite character? Kite Man!
He's too relatable. He's too relatable.
I kind of want you to cosplay Kite Man now.
I mean, his whole outfit's green. I'd be in.
I want to set up like so you actually have to push a button and then,
Kite.
but it's all one-time use only thing.
It's actually got to be like a really small handheld kite that comes out the back, like a little pitiful little.
Do you guys remember those like circle frisbees that like you could fold in pocket
Yeah,
size?
it'll be like one of those. You just click it and just.
Big gust of wind comes, God's just like grab.
So that's why it's got to be hand sized, so someone can like blow on it. and I'll be like, oh no.
I actually really liked Bane in the Harley
Yeah.
Quinn series so far.
I'm gonna blow this place up.
Oh, minions! You're coming with me! We're not minions. Well, I rented you anyway, so. We're gonna go blow up the juice stand!
The streets will run red with Razzie Zazzy.
Has there been a moment in season 1 so far for you, Kyle, where
Todd, you
where you
know
just
my
like
name is
laughed
Bane.
too hard?
Honestly, a lot of stuff with was it King Shark has made me laugh. That guy's just absolutely funny. Especially when it's like, he goes from this weird, awkward, gentle individual to like biting small Harley Quinns in half with blood splaying everywhere, and he's just like, hey. You're like, what is happening?
A lot of people were like losing their minds about King Shark because there was this whole thing with him and John Constantine.
Oh, that's from
Um,
Apocalypse. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
But oh,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, Constantine's. Well, Matt Ryan posted a
If
tweet.
you don't already know about John Constantine's sexuality, you don't know anything about John Constantine.
Oh no,
No, that
Matt Ryan.
it's been
He made a Twitter
Yeah.
post that said, Constantine isn't bisexual, he's bispecial.
well. No, John Constantine has also continued to be on Legends of Tomorrow as like a main cast member, and they have made no scruples about his sexuality and stuff. He is very much willing and able and down for anything.
Got it. Add him to the list of male celebrities to hit on.
But yeah, like I know the episode that you're talking about, where the end of season 1 ends with kind of like Gotham collapsing into itself and Batman going missing.
Yeah.
So
Season
the episode that's dedicated to kind of like bringing him back
The co-
opens up with your two most stereotypical like misogynist nerd boys that we all kind of know that will complain about any sort of positive depiction of female characters as just being a Mary Sue and like the
Yeah.
most vapid complaints.
and the guy's wearing a
But
shirt
they-
that said, release the Snyder Cut. So you know
Oh yeah,
that
they had these guys down to such. I laughed throughout their entire segment so hard I had to replay it so I could actually listen because I could not stop because I know these guys and I think they're a-holes.
Yeah, it was that very stereotypical nerd thing, and then it actually went into one of the funniest episodes I think I've ever seen as well.
Yeah.
His legs were in opposite directions. Did you see
Bane-
it?
Bane has probably been my favorite character.
Good God.
I'm still kind of loving Riddler because, well, first off, he does the escape thing.
It's the Dean from Community.
Yes.
It's so
He's
good.
also the ghost. He's also the ghost in
Mike Tyson, Myth 3.
Myth 3.
Isn't he Dr. Venture?
He's
Is
a very good voice actor.
Is that Dr. Venture?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Venture.
Yeah, very well could be. I imagine so. He's a phenomenal. Everybody in Community is one of like the best people ever.
Except for Chevy Chase.
Except for Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase sucks. It's true. Pierce is like one of the worst characters in that show.
And then have you ever heard his voicemail to Dan Hartman?
Oh God.
Don't listen to it on the show because it gets bad.
Oh no.
But after the show, literally look it up because Dan Hartman, posted that, and it is pretty much the only reason Chevy Chase kept doing the shows because he was contractually obligated. But him and Dan Hartman hated each other, like viciously. I also think that's why he kept writing Pierce worse and worse, is because it's like, if I don't like you, no one's gonna like you.
They just made him so unlikable. I know they're supposed to be that villain character, but he's just the worst.
The D&D episode, it's just really.
Fat Neil.
Granted, when they did a D&D episode, I was so in.
They like had the intro and everything perfect down, and it was. I don't know. If you ever get the chance, watch Community. It's on Netflix now.
Well, I mean, now that you bring up D&D episode, like, I've been trying to sort of suss out kind of the stereotypical episodes you're going to see within sitcoms. Because you have those within anime. Like, you have those certain episodes that are always going to happen. So you have your beach episode, you have your school festival episode, you have your sports festival episode. Like, those certain beats that seem to pop up in every show. One that's been happening more and more in Western shows, though, has been the D&D episode. Where, like, whatever anything was going on is completely derailed to play a game of D&D.
I have a theory, and that's just most of the people who played D&D in high school are the writers now. So they're trying to share.
Oh yeah, and I get that, but like I've been noticing more of those now that I've been like just watching a crap load of them where I'm like, there's certain episodes that they're all kind of popping up. They always have the same general story outline,
The clip show.
and it depends on what they do with them.
The clip show they did in Community actually did something I made a joke about when we were watching it. So they have a Christmas special that's all in stop motion, but all the characters openly acknowledge it's like, just one of them is like saying, yeah, we're in stop motion. She's like, no, we're not. But are you okay? Are you seeing things in stop motion? Yes. And then they cut to the flashback episode where they're just sitting down and he's like describing this adventure, and they're just like, yes, we're in the gumdrop forest. By the way, if I ever go nuts and start saying I see every one of you in claymation, take me to a
I'm just
shrink.
gonna go, Rob. It's always been this way. What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna absolutely mess with you.
This is how it's always been. Have you not played Clay Fighter 63 and a third?
Yes.
Exactly. That's what it's like.
Rob would be that person. Just start imagining us all in claymation. Like he's literally the Kelso of our group. Because Kelso passes out and starts hallucinating or dreaming about like claymation, and everyone's in claymation.
I do not do those kind of things.
You're pretty much Kelso.
Yeah, but I don't
He's
do.
Bob.
But I don't do.
Rob.
Bob.
Yes, I'm
He's
Bob.
Bob and Kelso.
I don't get
Bob
enough
Kelso.
action. I don't get enough action. I'm sorry.
Have we seen what Kelso's like when he's older?
Oh God. I'm old Kelso. I went through my.
Hey, old Kelso is a security guard at a strip club. Okay.
Oh,
So
high
you know.
roller.
high roller.
I mean, I think I've made it a little better than that. I at least work in a shed. An ice shed.
Your shed just got power. It's 2020.
I know.
The power shed.
Oh, this will be a funny story for you, Andrew, because you might get a chuckle. So my boss at the landfill's crazy. I'm not worried about saying this here because he'll never listen to it. Besides, what are you gonna do? It's my show. So he's completely paranoid that we've gotten a influx of people over the past few weeks. He's absolutely convinced that people from the city are dumping the municipal dump. To which I responded with, "No, people are bored. They're looking for anything to do." He's like, no, you're not doing your job. You're just... So he literally stood 10 feet away from where I check people's IDs to double check their IDs. And a lot of the people even went, "Dude, you're being nuts. Chill."
I mean, you've seen how I've spent my time recently where I am just messing with conspiracy theorists because it's a hobby of mine.
But yeah, you can understand that, like, if you had a car, you'd probably drive somewhere. Even if it, like, you didn't really have to do anything, you don't know the choices.
I just go for a walk. It's
Gross.
easy. There's no people. Or, I mean, on my case, I just go for a bike ride. But, I mean, like, no, it makes sense because, like, there are people that are trying to, like, clean their house and stuff and do all the spring cleaning and, like, use their, time productively, I guess. There's us.
I cleaned for the
What's
first
for
time today.
No, my habit is, my hobby has been every time I see someone posting, like, the 5G coronavirus conspiracies, I like going to their profile and then searching Flat Earth and seeing what comes up. And there's a big crossover between those two, and it's really funny because they also get really mad when you start asking about their other conspiracy beliefs.
Uh-oh.
Conspiracy
Cyberbullet?
theorists are my favorite.
Hey guys, just so you know, in fact, yes, I am part of the CIA CSIS MI6, and I just want you to move a little bit to the right. There you go. Now I got a good view. Okay. Actually, that's also my favorite response. Every time I'm accused of being like a shill or a secret agent, I say, "Yes, I am. Can you please move so I can see you better in the hidden camera?" And for some reason, they don't respond to me much after that.
Oh, I wonder why.
I think they're looking for the camera still.
One of these days, I swear Andrew's either gonna just get jumped,
I'm gonna get assassinated, like
Or-
straight up.
or he gets
Be
FBI'd.
careful.
No, because the thing is, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm just kind of.
It's not about you
I'm
doing
making
illegal
people
things.
determined to be. I'm messing with people determined to be angry and then giving a reason to be angry at me.
But the FBI.
But the flip side of this, these are people that are often absolutely off their rocker, where they're like, the world is controlled by a global conspiracy of half-lizard people that are worshipping Satan, and they are coming, and they're going to get your family, and the only way that you can save yourself is buying my water filters and meal supplement. On sale now for $99.99.
The first part of that was true.
Easy there, Mike.
Me own mother's in the Illuminati.
There are lizard people among us.
Yes,
There's
Paul
proof.
Republican.
Me, I am the lizard person.
No, there's-
I am the
no.
lizard queen.
No, there's proof. They're in our government. Turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I made a mistake
Kyle?
because I had my 5G like antenna set to. Whoops! It was supposed to be set to coronavirus, but I accidentally had it set to give people all the gay.
Duh,
Um,
that's why.
whoops.
Ah.
Whoopsie.
That's why Chris looks so much more attractive. Hey there, sweetie.
You working out, buddy?
It's going to be interesting to see how long it takes for people to actually like feel comfortable going to events again. Like, even when it comes to 2021, we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna try doing some conventions. Woo!
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Masks. So much hand sanitizer.
Nope.
Nope.
Hugs.
Nope, I'm gonna run up and I'm
No.
gonna sneeze on someone. Just kidding. I'm not actually. Please.
Yeah, don't
I'm
say
not
that.
actually. I'm not actually going to. I'm just kidding. I don't leave the house.
Have you
My
guys?
cause plan for 2021 is actually really good actually for getting back in the game because I'll be wearing a full like mask the whole time. I want to get I want to make a gas mask. Like it doesn't have a function. Like it's not an actual filtered gas
Psychomantis.
mask. Yes, baby Psychomantis from Metal Gear Solid 5, so I get to still have red hair. Woo woo.
Baby.
No, guys, I have the perfect one that'll make sure that everyone steers clear and stays away from you.
Jared from Subway.
Oh.
No. I'm gonna go cosplay as the guys from Book of Mormon, and then I'll just ask them if they have a moment to speak about your personal Lord and Savior.
Oh no.
If there's any way to make sure that people stay away from you, start trying to talk to them about religion.
Yeah, you don't know what I did to scare the Mormons away when they came to my house once.
Let's not talk about that one.
We'll save it for
Yeah, let's.
when
Nah.
we're out of here. But in my defense, it wasn't anything illegal.
I would love to go back to conventions and everything, like back to normal. However, I don't know if I want to anymore. Like con funk, like the smell in general, is enough of a deterrent sometimes.
What?
No, let's be real, Megan. You just don't want to go with us.
That's an aphrodisiac.
No comment.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Know what I mean? You know what, actually, Chris? I have a recommendation for you.
Oh boy.
Play Pirate Warriors 4.
Okay.
So I've been playing a One Piece game. Surprise.
Yeah.
It's also
You've been going hard on One Piece.
It's also oh god, I love it. It's also Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, I hate you now.
Oh, it's so fun. I get to be Kaido and he's like 40 feet tall in the actual game and you just slap things across the map. It's just an insta win. You don't take damage as Kaido. You just slap people around. Or you turn into Luffy and you just change forms 90 times. You just hear Gumu Gumu no screamed over and over again for the next 45 minutes during the map.
Made me watch
Like
that
the show.
3-hour fight.
Yeah, I made Tripod and Rob watch the full
Did you forget my name for a second?
3-hour fight.
3-hour fight.
Yeah, of Katakuri and Luffy. So, what is it? Gummy sticky rice? Mochi.
Mochi.
Yeah, it's
Mochi,
Mochi
yeah.
versus rubber. It's just people slapping each other with big, ridiculously large fists. And I also
It's One
play
Piece.
Katakuri in the game for most of it.
I'll wait till it's on
Is there
sale
like
and
a
I'll
lot
pick it
of?
up.
Is there a lot of like ship fights or anything
There's
at all, or
no.
is it all just?
There's no ship combat at all. It's just all ground fighting billions of small pirates running
It's
around.
You're
shonen.
gonna tell me.
It's a
You're
Warriors
gonna tell
game.
me that you're gonna have pirate game or pirate anime and have no fighting of the pirate ships whatsoever.
Yeah, because it's a Warriors
Have
game.
you ever
That's
watched
too
One
hard.
Piece?
Have you ever
I
seen
have.
Warriors games?
I have read One Piece, the manga, quite a bit, and now that I am actually thinking about it, not once did they have like a fight with this ship. Why?
Uh,
They're pirates.
9 times out of 10, the second the Sunny gets attacked, it gets blown to smithereens, or they blast off with cola before anything actually happens, and they get on land. But they can't fight in water, because then Luffy falls in the water and he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now
I
they're in
didn't
the
know that
Wano arc.
You can't swim when you eat a fruit. You lose the
Unless you eat it in water.
once you touch water, you just die. You just kind of like lose the ability to do things.
It's like you're playing
just,
Grand
like-
Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah, you touch the water,
Yeah.
your character just goes blah 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 blah. Dies.
Touch water, get
Wasted.
drowned.
It's true. It happens so many times to Luffy where he just like taps water that's like a foot high and he just dies, and you're like,
Can you imagine?
How does he take a shower?
That's what I was about to ask.
How does he clean
He doesn't.
himself?
"Are you kidding me? They're
Does he just, like-
pirates."
Does he like lick himself like
They're
like
pirates.
a cat?
He stretches his body and shoots it off.
That sounds so nasty.
Spins around a whole bunch of times, then just centrifugal force shoots off dirt.
Ew.
So Megan, what's the spooky game you've been playing?
Oh god. Oh,
Does dog play fetch?
for this one. Okay. Stop. Okay, because I will literally. You don't want that. Okay. So, anyways, I found this game on the VR. It's called Affected the Manor, and I have never been so terrified in my whole life. Okay, so if you know me, you know that I'm like the first one into the haunted house. I'm like, yeah, guys, let's get this. You know, you're all scared. It's okay.
That's
I'm
not-
with you. It's all. It is. It is. Okay, I am not the scaredy cat. I have no fear at all.
Weren't you one
I
of the
love
people
scary stuff.
advocating to leave the haunted place?
No.
Okay, Megan, in my personal experience of frequently collaborating with Rob,
They're like
you are the one we can get to scream the most often.
he's immune to like most things. I'm dead inside. Like,
Andrew jumps.
Andrew jumps.
jump.
Andrew's scared.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If I'm
Stop,
not prepared
okay?
for it, I am terrified.
We have proof of
Okay.
that.
So,
Sorry.
anyways, Rob hiding behind a door at Alicia's place and then jumping out and screaming at me, and me going, "Ah, you jerk!" and then hitting him is totally different than someone approaching a haunted house and going, "Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm such a wimp." I am
Okay,
so
but if
down
the
for
hell-
haunted houses. Okay,
But-
stop.
But
Stop.
what if the
You
ghost
guys are
jumps
just
out-
generalizing me because I'm a girl. Okay, so stop it.
But,
Hey,
but
what
what,
have I
Anyways.
been thrown in here?
what if the
Every
ghost jumps out
time-
from behind a door?
What?
It's likely to happen.
What if ghosts come from behind doors?
Anyways, there is a lot of times where it's like 8 times out of 10 where Rob jumps out and I get no reaction. I don't give him. I don't get scared. Okay. Anyways,
This had nothing to do with you being a girl. It just had to do with me literally jumping up behind everyone and going boo. The only person I don't do that anymore to is Kyle, because
Because I punched you in
because
the
he
goddamn
punched you in the face.
see,
I would punch you in the face too if
That's-
I wasn't so nice.
That has nothing to do.
Anyway.
I has nothing to do with it. I told every single one of you once we started not to do that specifically because I will punch you in the goddamn face. And the nurses know it at the hospital too, not to come up and go, "Hey man, what's up?" I'm like, Falcon punch him, and then that's it.
Usually haunted house. All my friends are scared to go, and I'm like, "Yay, let's go! We'll go together! Like, yay, it's fun!" You know, the spooky ookies come out, and if it does startle me, I just laugh, and I think it's amazing. Like, I love being scared. It's so thrilling and fun and exciting, except for this game. I have never been so terrified and traumatized. Like, I've never even watched a scary movie. Like, jump scares and stuff don't get me anymore. But in this game, because you're inside of the VR, you have to control your movement and, like, walk around. And you can use the VR to, like, look around corners and stuff. But sometimes, I like, start getting shaky, and I'm like, this hallway is too long. This hallway is too long. Something is gonna happen. And then there's a little kid that just pops up in the middle of the hallway and just screams at you.
isn't
And
that
it's
just a
like
little
the most
kid?
horrifying thing ever.
Isn't that just little kids?
That's like playing Fear, and Alma would come out, pop out, and start screaming and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, no, children can go away.
And then someone behind you smacks an
different.
alarm clock.
My dad?
I was thinking Nigel.
My dad came
it's
in
so
and
different.
smacked that alarm clock. God.
My god. And it's so different too because like you play a scary game and you're like expecting stuff, right? You're like, oh yeah, this spooky stuff, whatever. Like I've played all the Silent Hill games because it doesn't bother me. But this game
What's
had
it
me
called?
like shaking. It's called Affected the Manor. And sometimes you'll like walk into a room and just you turn around and then the door locks behind you and whatever's happening in that room you just have to face. So Kyle wouldn't do very well in this game because let me tell you, there is a
I'm
lot
fine
of
with
dolls.
I'm fine with dolls now.
You're fine with dolls now?
Yeah, I watch
Oh,
I've watched
okay.
like all the doll movies on Netflix that's
Puppet
possible.
Master.
I've watched Puppet Master, all of it now.
Lilith Reich.
Yeah. So sometimes like, you know, a table will start like doing a seance and it like starts lifting and the little girl comes and she just screams in your face again and it's like, ah.
I want Kyle to play
I
this
love-
game. I just want him to punch things. So he's gonna come around the corner and he's just gonna try and punch ghosts.
That's what I'm waiting to play
Yes.
like horror VR and I'm just gonna like shatter my hand on a wall or something.
Oh gosh. I like would throw myself down on the couch and just be like, no, make it stop. And like she's in my you're like she's literally just in your face.
So what I'm hearing, Megan, is you should stream this.
I want to so bad, but it's so terrifying. Like I can't.
That's why you should stream it. Show us the
yeah,
terror you experience.
What's the story of
I
the
love-
game?
There is no story. You're just in a mansion. You arrive there, and then you wander the hallways and you try to escape. And it says like, oh, no one escapes no one escapes the manor. But it like changes every time you play. So you go like it's like a lot of like turn left, turn right choices, and sometimes like you'll see little girl like in the hallway and you can turn around and you're like nope, but if the door is closed behind you, you have no choice but to like try and face her, and you know then she's just in your face screaming again and it's like oh god.
So this sounds
And
like
then you're a believer?
so it sounds like a game where I actually have the excuse to hit a child.
You can't hit them.
Oh, that's no
You're just walking.
0 out of 10.
You don't pick things up, you can't read stuff, there's no like files to find, you know, you can look around. Like I love the aesthetic of the game. Like I think
It's
that it looks really pretty.
it's literally just like a little
there's-
haunted house that you walk through.
It's just a little haunted house that you walk through, except it's like totally not predictable really. Like it is and it isn't. Like kitties, no. I'm sorry. I hope you guys heard that.
Yeah, totally. I heard cat fight.
They got mad at each other. So anyways, I was like, and it's totally not what you expect, because, you know, like I said, I'm usually the first one to walk into a haunted house, and I'm like, never fear, Megan is here, I'll protect you from the danger. And this game is like, I don't know, it's really hard to describe the emotions that you're going through while you're in this VR experience.
So it's really
Yeah.
selling it to me, Megan. Stream that stuff.
Yeah, I just want to watch Megan get scared because that's really funny and why we do it.
All in favor of Megan streaming?
Arr.
You do you.
Not happening. Thanks, Chris. Chris is the only one who understands me.
I didn't say nothing.
Just because you're a coward doesn't mean
Get out of my
Yeah, I will
get,
come to your place and I will slap you.
get out of my stream game.
Please.
This is my territory now.
Exactly.
Just kidding. You want to do co-op streams?
Want to play Hot to Throw Boyfriend?
You want to play House of a Boyfriend? We'll stream it and
Play
ban
with
Rob.
Rob.
Yeah.
You'll ban me? I live with you. I will literally walk around the corner and be like, hey, how many times have I interrupted your stream with stupid questions?
It's true.
Hey, you two want to come over and play?
Yes!
Oh, we have it.
Oh
We
my gosh.
three-way in this pigeon party.
The pigeon party!
There's no way you could have made that sound
I-
bad.
It's like I stopped after pigeon. I was like, "There's no word that I can end this with that's gonna make it sound better." Good.
I've been eager for another like simulation game we can play and just kind of voice act for it.
Yeah, Doki Doki was fun.
Okay, on the topic of games, I have to point this out because I just sent it to Chris too. Square Enix has an $800 bundle on for $39 right now.
Excuse me?
There's
Yeah.
there's 59 games in it.
Most of them are Tomb Raider.
There's Tomb Raider, Just Cause, all of Deus Ex. There's like
More Tomb Raider.
There's like 12 Tomb Raider games. I didn't know there were that many.
Well,
But
there's a lot of bad ones.
but hey, if you have, it's on Steam, so it's legit.
Life is Strange is on there. Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs is one that is on there.
Legacy of Kain is on here.
That's a good game series if you've ever had a chance.
Earth is Lara Croft Go.
Oh, Dungeon Siege is on here too.
Ooh.
Didn't Uwe Boll make a movie from that one?
Probably.
Yeah, there was a bad Dungeon Siege movie.
Yeah, In the Name of the King.
Yeah.
I mean, has Uwe Boll actually made a good movie? And
Postal.
I don't mean so bad it's good. I mean,
Yes.
No.
Postal's an amazing
Postal
movie.
was
No.
fun. It was such a good movie.
No.
It is a piece of
No-
art, and it is a
nothing-
testament to our,
I'm guessing it's the
Cartoon.
video game movie for Postal.
Yeah,
Fun
nothing
fact.
attached to Postal
No.
is good.
No,
No,
absolutely
fun
not.
fact about Postal: the guy that played Inuyasha's voice, jerk in the coffee shop that tries to order like a fancy coffee. Yeah.
Weeb.
I gotta tell you, Megan, I'll tell you, I can't remember Coffee Shop Guy number 2 in the Postal movie.
You don't remember Coffee Shop Guy number 2?
I remember Vern Troyer.
Coffee shop guy. Yeah, coffee shop guy was amazing. Okay.
And Megan starting the cult of Coffee Shop Guy.
Alright, Kyle, you're out of cult.
No, that's always gonna be there.
Yeah, we tried to decult Kyle a few times. It just made more cults.
And
It cultivated.
see, now that I'm joining the 2020 cult section and having a streaming, that's 2020 cults right there.
True.
Where do we go from cults?
I don't know.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. Well, I mean, I think the only one that hasn't gone here is Chris. What have you been up to?
Chris, what are you doing?
Been playing Persona 5 Royal.
Woo!
Are you the Joker, baby?
Pokemon.
See, I got the mask here somewhere.
Yeah, he's actually got the Joker mask.
Put it
somewhere.
on.
Nah.
Ha ha!
Ouch! Poked myself in the eye.
Victory is mine! I have injured Chris
Ah.
from a distance.
Yeah, feel proud.
I do. I genuinely do.
Avada Kedavra.
Also, yeah, you are very much missed at Eat Local. We miss your puns.
Why?
It's funny you mentioned that, Rob. I swung by Eat Local to drop Mac off some magic cards.
Why did you have magic cards?
Yeah, that was gonna be my follow-up.
I have a bunch of cards, just random cards. Yep, Pokemon too.
That makes sense with you.
Oh, do you still
Yeah,
have your
but
Digimon
like more
cards?
recent. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Oh man, that's the only one I didn't collect. I have
Oh, I
Pokemon
was all
cards
of
and I have
them.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No Digimon.
I
Still got my Bakugan cards.
I still did magic. Yeah, he beat me in that section, but I did Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, Pokemon, Digimon, and L5R, Legend of the Five Rings, for a while.
I tried that one.
It was fun. I only did it because of like being at the game shelf every day.
That's why I like Munchkin, because I can play like I'm playing a card game, but not have to spend money on
What?
constructing a deck.
Oh yeah, okay. I was like, you still have to spend money on the game, and Munchkin's one of the most expansive games now.
Oh, 100%, 100%. But it's more of like, oh, I have to buy an entire box of booster packs to get 3 of one card just so I can have a viable deck. Yeah, not into that.
$135 every expansion. Let's go.
Oof.
Yeah, the people at Eat Local have several times tried to get me into Magic.
Do it.
I mean, get into Magic.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Magic the Gathering Arena is free.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, just play online.
No, thanks.
Just play online.
That's all the math for you.
Yes, because it was Matt that was stopping me.
Wasn't it?
No.
That's
It's,
what's stopping me.
it's as you guys know, it's when I get into something, I get into something hard.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, but then I'd probably buy
And
the
Rob
actual
is
packs.
like,
You don't
Rob is
have
like a
to.
big
But I
snowball.
would.
Like once he starts going, he won't stop, and he just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Is that a fat joke?
No, it's not.
It can be
It
if
is.
you believe hard
It
enough.
is a. It is a symbolism for your passion and your drive, Brock.
You know I'm kidding, right?
I know.
I know I'm fat.
I'm just making sure that you know that I'm not being.
If you want to crack fat jokes with me, I am an open target. Go for it.
Yeah,
Fuzzy
but
cows!
just because you're an easy target doesn't mean that I should take advantage of that. That's called bullying, Rob.
My job.
Okay?
It's only bullying if I don't like it.
It's called-
Otherwise,
It's called being his roommate.
It's sadomasochism.
exactly. Some people pay good money for that.
Fair.
Yeah, Megan. Call me a stupid freak and step on my face.
Sip Nation! My
I
boys!
don't have to touch you with my hands. It's still social distance, right? So.
6 feet. 6 feet
6
away.
feet.
So hit him in,
This is still-
so step on his face
I'm
6
not-
times. So it's 6 feet.
Oh.
I'll just put a boot on the end of a stick.
Yeah.
You get one of those old people grabber claws.
With the dinosaur
Like,
mouth
oh,
on
I'm
it
gonna
too.
twist your nipples here, sonny boy.
She'd have the one that has a little dinosaur head on the end of it too, so it's like nyang, 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 nyang.
I had one and it broke.
Get
Uh,
Of course you did.
that
I
garbage
know,
out of here.
right?
Get that garbage out of here, Kimmy.
They're making an interactive Kimmy Schmidt movie.
Yes,
I have-
I am very excited for it.
She's from The Office, so that's all that matters.
Well, I mean, that's something that I've been waiting for Netflix to do, because they've been releasing a couple things, because they did Bandersnatch, they did the Minecraft one, and they did the Carmen Sandiego one.
There's also
But
a
it-
Stretch Armstrong one.
Yeah,
Oh.
And the
Oh,
Kong one.
yeah, and the little King Kong one.
I didn't know about the King Kong one.
That one came
But this
first.
is something that I'm very intrigued about merging sort of video games and, you know, the streaming platform of movies and stuff, because... Oh, and there was the Bear Grylls one as well. So this is something that we've seen video games try to play with for a while, and with the PS4 era, like, there's been more that have been getting closer to it, like Until Dawn and stuff like that. But Netflix is really the perfect platform to expand interactive movie games.
Yeah.
I killed Bear Grylls so many times. It sounds like a good decision when you read it, and then you do it and you're like, oh, no, he's dead.
Were you at school when he came?
Bear Grylls came here?
Yeah, he came to Westgate.
Then I wasn't.
Yeah. I don't know if you. I guess you weren't a part of that either, but yeah, he came to Westgate at one point.
I mean, we went to Westgate at the same time, but like,
I don't know if you would have any interest in meeting the man from outdoors.
no, absolutely not.
That sounds like. I don't think anybody from our group besides me and I think Nigel went
I would have gone if I had known.
Yeah,
to meet
honestly,
Bear Grylls.
Yeah. I would have asked him what pee tastes like.
It's not good.
Oh, no, we're backing that
So-
up.
You ever just been in the bathtub and you lay back a little too far?
It's got electrolytes.
My doctor-
What plants crave?
My doctor told me to recycle, and I was like, all right. Some Buddhists do it. I can do it too.
It's very like good
I heard it.
for your
I
body.
hear it. Yeah, no,
and
it's
urine.
injections. You can see the same people that are pushing 5G Corona conspiracies also endorsing urine injections.
Ugh.
Like.
Yeah.
Injection. Oh, God!
Like yes,
Yeah,
like
intravenous injections. Yeah.
That just sounds like it hurts.
IVs aren't bad.
No, I mean the pee.
I would just feel like water.
I'd rather not still.
You know what sucks? Gravel. That sucks.
Wouldn't know.
They inject that and it
in
feels
the
like
future,
fire.
Rob, there's a lot of alternative medicine that usually involves some sort of urine or bodily fluids being reintroduced into the body to cure it.
There's a quote I always remember. If alternative medicine actually worked, you know what it'd be called?
Medicine.
Medicine.
It's okay, crystals
Yeah,
work.
but that's just what Big Pharma wants you to think, Rob. You're just a controlled sheeple. Wake up, Rob. You have to see everything's connected.
Illuminati.
Illuminati, I'm Dringati.
Well, I'm not
Yadi
dead,
yadi.
So, that's all I care about. I don't care if Big Pharma controls me, as long as I'm not dead.
Lamborghini Bugatti.
Oh, Lamborghini thirsty. No, nobody likes that
Nah.
song. It's a good song.
You tried. That's what counts.
That's it.
I guess we'll wrap up the show here for now, and then we'll edit this. We'll put it on the air next week, and we will be back next week and keep streaming until we can return to our studio.
Maybe I'll actually get into Persona next week.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Edit
Give me
things.
time.
So,
What?
guys, I'm Andrew.
I'm Rob.
I'm Megan.
Check out Frozen Fire on Twitch.
And I'm also here.
And we're your
We're
Thunder
here at
Geeks.
Thunder Geeks. Guys, we'll see you next week.